Hello everyone. This is for English BA first semester, Literature and Language 1, that is the prescribed textbook. The chapter or the essay is Wounded Plants by Jagadish Chandra Bose. And this is my introduction, Sahil Sabarwal, Assistant Professor, Department of English, Government College Sarana, Panipat. So let's begin with the introduction to the author. Sir Jagadish Chandra Bose was born in Munshiganj, Bengal Presidency during British rule. Now it is in Bangladesh. He was born in 1858 and lived until 1937. He was a pioneer of the modern science and scientific experiments in India. He was a physicist, botanist, and an early writer of science fiction. He compared the responses of metals, plants, and animals to electrical, chemical, and mechanical stimulations and documented them in his book, Response in the Living and Non Living, which was published in 1902. He proved that plants feel pain and understand the affection and other similar feelings. So now let's move to the introduction of the essay. The essay originally was a lecture that was delivered by J.C. Bose on February 7, 1919 at the Bose Institute. In this essay, Bose tries to sensitize humans towards nature and especially towards the plants. The author compares the responses of human beings to that of the plants in his attempt to prove their liveliness. He does various experiments in this direction, and on the basis of the results, he nullifies the hierarchical division of life. So now let's look at the main points of the essay. The author compares how human beings and the plants respond to shock or pain in his attempt to prove their liveliness. He, through his numerous experiments, observes that the response to pain or shock is similar in all living beings. The essay discusses three parameters which the author used. The first is test of livingness. Bose states that the livingness of the organisms can be tested by giving them a shock and measuring their response. Bose argues that the response depends upon the energy of the organism. Powerful organism will give stronger response as compared to the weaker, but what is important is response. The second is effect of wound. When a plant is wounded, as the title of the essay says, Bose, the plant undergoes three types of changes. The first is the growth is inhibited. The growth that was going on in that plant before it gets wounded, it gets inhibited or it does stop. Second is pulsation that gets disturbed. The tissue which was rapidly pulsating because of pain dies ultimately and pulsation stops. The third is the paralysis of sensibility. Bose does this experiment on mimosa, a plant. A leaf of mimosa is cut off and it causes a great shock to the whole plant. Consequently, all the leaves become paralyzed or lose their sensibility. After some hours, the plant slowly gets healed and the leaves gain the sensibility again. Furthermore, Bose says that when the leaf is put in a solution, it recovers, but this recovery lasts only for 24 hours before it finally dies. Thus, in this way, Bose, as the title of the essay suggests, that plants get wounded. Plants do feel the pain like other living beings, So in this way he sensitizes humans, he sensitizes us that we should be caring about, we should be taking care of the plants also. So this was the chapter. So thank you.